Hi there, my name is Gareth and I am an English vaper. I've been away for a couple of weeks. One, I was on holiday. The second, I had food poisoning. I normally try and get a video out on a Friday if I can, start the weekend, get a video out there. But like I say, unfortunately for the last couple of weeks I was poorly and I was actually at a family wedding last weekend, which was great. Plenty of drink, plenty of illness afterwards, and a good time had all around. So, we're here for one reason, and that's vaping, not wedding stories. I've also been told to alter the height of the camera so it's more eye level. Apparently it works better with you as viewers on the same eye level as me, because most people's televisions are at eye level, so I will then be at eye level, and obviously your phones can be, well, anyway, really. But as you've probably read in the description of this video, we are going to review the 18650 Innikin CoolFire 4 18650. Now this isn't the one we're reviewing. This is the one I got a couple of weeks ago that I've been using. I've been using them both, but this is the one that didn't come with a tank. This is the one that comes in the travel pack with the battery connectors on that I assume that you've already seen. But I'm not reviewing this one today. I mean, they're exactly the same device, but the device I am actually going to review is this one. This one is the black one, but this is the kit. I bought the kit with this one, so what we'll do is we'll dive down, we'll have a look at the mod close up, at the tank a little bit, because it's the I sub V that you get with most Innikin products now. But I think I went through this quickly on one of the other videos that I've done. I think it was actually the CoolFire TC100 that I went through the tank with. But we'll have another quick look. I've actually put some fluid in it. I wanted it to wick up so it was ready for me to vape on this video. But yeah, we'll go down to the table. We'll go through what's in the box, what's on the box, which is not much. And then we can have a look from there. We'll whack an 18650 battery in it, because that's the whole purpose of these. It's a removable battery, 18650. I keep saying it, but it's fantastic. I'm a big fan of the other products that they've got, all the CoolFire stuff. I'll do a comparison between all the four CoolFires that I've got, and we can go from there. And then we'll come back up. We'll have a, I don't know what a jazz hands for. We'll have a pros and cons, and how I've been getting on with both of them, with the tank, without the tank. I'll stop rambling. Let's go down to the table. Okay, and here we are. This is the box that the CoolFire comes in. I'll just angle that slightly, there we go. It's just a simple box, obviously it's a normal Innikin box, CoolFire 4, TC18650, logo that side, nothing that side, logo at the back, nothing underneath. So it's a very simplistic box. Open it, there's your logo on the inside, and there is the device. And the tank, like I said, this is the kit, so you do get the I sub V tank with the mod, alongside the mod there, as you can see. Obviously I got it in black, so we'll remove the mod and the tank itself, and then what we can do is we'll have a look what else you get in the box. I don't think I've actually looked in here yet. Okay, oh, there we go. This is battery safety, a spare Delron drip tip in black there, as you can see, a spare coil, which is a 0.5 ohm, 30 watt to 60 watt BBC ISO. There we go. It's a spare. You get a gel case for your battery, so it doesn't spark off in your pocket with coins, as some people have done before. Get some O-rings for the tank, a ring there as a protector, and you get your instruction manual there, as you would expect. So let's pop this back in, we'll get that out of the way, and we'll go straight through to the tank first, I think. As we all know, like I said, this is the Innikin I sub V tank that you do get with the kit. It's the same as, like I said, I did a review on the TC 100 watt, which is, this is your airflow is there, look at the bottom. I'll just go through it quickly with you. This is the airflow there at the bottom. You've got your 510 thread there, does not protrude much at all. Delrin drip tip on the top in black. It is a top fill system. And when you take the top off, you see the centre chimney there, that will rise up. I'll show you in a sec. Let's take it off. Now that's shut the airflow off now, that has. I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't. Like I say, I pre-filled it so we wouldn't have to wait to wick it. But that there, see, that is now locked. When you put the lid back on, opens up the juice flow, and it allows the juice to get in the bottom there. I should actually put a bit more in. But there, as you can see, it does that. Obviously there is your coil, sits down in the bottom there. We'll pop this back on. So you have to push it spring loaded, you have to push it down. Oh, bit of juice on my fingers so it's a bit slippy. That's what jeans are for. Wipe that off. Right. And that, as you can see, is pretty much the tank. Not much to it. Let me take the airflow ring off there, look. And there's your coil there. That's like I say, it's all pre-wet, pre-soaked. The blue band there, rubber seal, means it's a temperature control. It's a stainless steel coil, this one, a 0.5 stainless steel coil that I do have in this tank at the moment. Now for the main event, which is this little fella here. Now let me show you this one. This is the original, the very first CoolFire. Now this is the TC100. Oh, a different way around, but that's obviously in the settings. We can change that. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of difference. Buttons higher up, buttons larger, screens bigger, better screen obviously with technology moving on. Buttons are in the different way around to these two here. You've still got your USB socket at the bottom, but this one is quite a lot different to this one. Now the new one is a lot similar to the original with the position layout. I mean, the screen is slightly larger and slightly brighter. I've not got a battery in it yet, but again the buttons are the same formation at the bottom there. They're not over and under this time, they're actually side by side. As obviously, as you can see, that this one hasn't got the USB at the bottom for charging, because Innikin, I know Innikin like to charge when they have their own batteries in them, they'll have a charging port on them so you can charge them, because they're very particular about their batteries that they put in their products. It's a whole safety thing, which is very good. Now they're not allowing you to charge your own batteries in their device, obviously for safety reasons. I don't want you to blame their device for if you've got a silly or rubbish battery from, well, God knows where. So, but let's pop a battery in. As we can see, there is your fire button, three clicks to turn it on. Plus and minuses. They're rocker switches, this one. It's a rocker switch, so you have to go backwards and forwards with it. Let's pop it there so you can see it. You have your plus and your minus there. You have your spring-loaded 510 tip on there. It is, I have checked it earlier, it is spring-loaded. And then this is your magical piece at the bottom here. This is where all the magic happens. Where you get your nail in there, you just open it up. And this is where your battery is housed. You can see down there in the bottom, it actually does have a plus emblem down there. Not sure if you can see. You can see the reflection actually of it more than you can the actual device. But like I say, there it is. It is at the bottom. But this part, I was actually afraid when I first put a battery in. I thought, oh my god, that's quite tight. But this is the spring-loaded part, so it won't indent any of your batteries or anything like that. So let's just go battery, pop it in positive, down, and you screw it back on. It's as simple as that. Especially, this is a very clever idea with its own little handle on it, and you just put it back down and it's flush. Superb. So 3 clicks for on, and there is your display. I mean, like I say, I'm in temperature control at the moment because I have it to the stainless steel coil in here. So we'll put the tank on. We can go through the menu. Now it's a simple menu system that Innikin has. So here, look, it's asking me if it's the same coil, if it's nickel, if it's titanium, stainless steel, or just normal wattage. It is actually the same coil, so there we go. This is running at, oh, it's a 0.19 this one. This is the 0.2 ohm stainless steel coil that I've got in here. There is your battery indicator at the top right.
your seconds display how long you've held it for there on the bottom right. There's your temperature. Top left is your ohms, and then obviously your bottom left there is the wattage that you have set in temperature control. So if we press and hold the plus button, there we go to wattage mode. Press and hold the fire button and plus. We're now in temperature control mode, but in nickel. We'll go again. Titanium. Plus and fire button. Stainless steel. And there. Oh, now it's allowing. If we just cancel that for a minute. It's this rocky. You see, when you press the the minus in the fire button, it then allows you to alter your wattage, your desired wattage in temperature control mode, and it goes up in 5 watt increments. I have like mine on 35 because it's a cooler vape. But then obviously it's a normal Innikin product, so when you do want to plus it or minus it to alter your temperature in temperature control, you have to hold down the button for a second first. Let me show you. It won't let you press anything until you've held it down for a quick second, and then you can alter it. It goes up to 315 degrees in centigrade and up to 600 Fahrenheit. I think I've not actually been there yet. Yeah, 600 degrees in Fahrenheit there, look. Round robins back to your temperature. And then obviously the same again, if you hold this down, there's your wattage. It does go up to, hold down for a second, it does go up to 75 watts, this one. There we go. It doesn't round robin. Oh, it does round robin when you click it again. So 75 watt device, this one. We will go back into temperature control mode. Hold down plus. There we go. Hold it down for a second. Let's just get into the menu. And we'll go back up to what I had it set to before. And it's as simple as that. But the great thing about this is obviously you can take a battery in your pocket with the silicone gel sleeve that you saw earlier. And the battery life is very good. The only thing, well, we'll go into the pros and cons when we get back up to the top about the battery. But yeah, that is the device. It's a lovely, got some juice on it there. It's a lovely brushed metal finish. There are obviously your battery venting holes, as I didn't mention before. You have there the CoolFire 4 TC18650 on a plaque. Like I say, I have also got the silver one that I'm running at the minute with the iJust 2 E-Leaf tank on the top, and it runs an absolute treat at 37.5 watts, and that's a 0.28 ohm coil, that one. But these again, I'm a big fan of Innikin. I'm a big fan of the CoolFires. These, when I had the original one, it was a bit of a bind when you had to charge it. You needed a charger that was in your car, or you were around a friend's house, or i.e. I was at the wedding the other day, like I say, my family wedding, and I took a couple of batteries with me, and I just took this one with me for the whole day. Admittedly, I had to fill the tank a few times. There's only a 2 more tank. But yeah, at a wedding, you don't really get a chance to ask behind the bar if you can charge your devices, especially your vaping devices. So it's a very good thing that you can take your own batteries with you and have spares in your pocket. Apart from that, it's, well, there it is. We'll go back up to the top. We'll have a vape on one of them, probably both of them, and we'll go through the pros and cons. Bro.
Right then, we are back up to eye level, and we will do the pros and cons for this. Now, the first con I had was actually more of with the tank. I actually normally use, I've got an iSub G here. I've swapped the bottoms around on I've got 2 of these, a black one and a silver one. I've just swapped around so it fits nicely on this one. Because with this, it's got quite a tight draw on the actual tank, but I think it's more the coil than anything. I think if I put another coil in, then it'll be a lot I mean, this one is exactly the same tank, just got a different coil, and it's same coil, but obviously not the same because you can't have 2 in 1. But this is the same 0.5 ohm coil, 0.5 ohm coil, sorry, 0.2 ohm coil, 0.2 ohm coil, and this one, nice and free. This one's a lot tighter to bring through, but again, I think that's just the way that the coil's been made or packed, or things like that. I think, yeah, mainly just the cotton packing, manufacturing of that coil. So it's not really a con. I mean, the other tanks I've got are good. This is a very good tank. I do like these. That's why I've got 2 of them. I'm a fan of iSub tanks because obviously they all take the same coil. So I bought a mass batch of coils, about 20 iSub coils, 10 in the 0.2 ohm and 10 in I think 0.5 ohm as well. So I keep buying these. This was like £10 I think from Amazon. And I've got the coils coming out my wazoo, as it were. But like I say, I tend to put this one on because it looks a little bit better, and the airflow on this actual tank is a lot better. But the device, brilliant. I love the device. I haven't really got any cons for it because, like I say, I am a fan. I'm a little bit biased. Let's put this one on because it is a review about this kit. But straight away, that's what I like about this. Straight away, it's come up with, is it the same coil, new coil? So we'll put new coil there. It was actually nickel. There we go. Sorry about that. So, yes, let me try this one. Like I said, this is a little bit tie draw. See, not much comes out, takes a lot to get going. Just the coil, just the coil. 18650 battery, goes in the bottom, replaceable, easy, nice bright screen, lovely clicky buttons. A lot of people used to, I've seen videos myself where they said that rockers a bit, you can press it every now and again. 1 in 10 times you might press it by mistake. It's not the end of the world, it's not going to blow up in your hands if you press them 2 together. It's not an issue for me. You just make sure you press the edge of it, not a big deal. But display wise, screen wise, everything wise, I love it. I would, well, as you can see, I would buy another one because I have already got 2. I wanted the silver one. I bought the black one. I wanted the silver one to match my old ones that I've got. You know, I wanted a whole set. A little bit crazy, but that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I love it. Like I say, no real cons of it. Apart from, you could say the rocker switch was a con, but it's not a big deal to me. It doesn't really matter to me. It's a button. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. If it's a rocker or not. I don't really analyse buttons. That does the same as that, to the same as that. Again, 1 in 10 you might click it, but it's not going to go back. So it's not the end of the world. It just might not go up 1, it might go down an increment in wattage. So, the one con, right, yes, the one con, sorry, there's going to be quite a bit of editing, you'll probably notice until we get to this point. My camera keeps turning off, no memory left, it's got memory, anyway, it's a pain in the ass. But, yes, the one con is not, it is a con, it's not a con, it's sort of a con. The red light on this will come on, for people that charge their own batteries and they have a display on their battery indicator, on their actual battery charger, it will tell you what voltage that it starts to charge at, so you know how low your battery is. Now, most of the mods that I've got, I let them run down to about 3.6 volts or 3.5 volts. Now on this one, it will hit 3.8 volts and then red light will come on saying that you have no battery left. It doesn't reduce the power, it just says at a very early stage that the red light's saying you're out of battery. You're not. You've probably got another half an hour, maybe an hour of vaping before it actually dies. But when I first picked up this silver one and I started vaping on it at this wedding, like I said, I thought, oh my God, I'm out of battery already. It's only been about 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, I did get another hour out of it. I pushed through and it didn't affect, like I say, it didn't reduce the wattage. It didn't reduce anything. It doesn't say battery weak. It just got that red light that indicates that it gets drained too early. It doesn't actually, like I say, when the red light comes on, you've still got a lot of battery power left, probably an hour's worth of battery life left. It's a little bit scary. You think, oh my God, I need another battery yet, but you don't. That's the only con I have. At 3.8 volts, it gets down to 3.8 amps. It's only used probably 50% of the battery's life. Like I say, I go down to about 3.5, and my battery started at 4.2. So it's nearly just about halfway. Right, so, yes, I'm going to stop rambling now. This camera is driving me insane. It keeps going on. I'm going to be a lot of edits. Like I say, I do apologise. But, buy one. For £36 for the tank and the mod, comes in a nice fancy box as you saw. £22 just for the mod itself. I mean, if you've got plenty of 18650 batteries out there, this is ideal. It does last about 4 to 5 hours battery life, and I vape quite a lot on it. So I highly recommend it. I'm actually going to do a few more because I've been off for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to try and do a couple more juice reviews because I don't get anything sent to me for free. I don't get free mods, free tanks sent or anything like that. And I'm actually getting married in September, so next month I'm getting married. So I'm not going to spend any more money, hence I haven't got any more mods coming through at the moment. So I still want to keep going on the YouTube channel, I still want to keep putting videos out there, but I've got to find something to actually put a video out there. So what I want to do is a few more a few more DIY recipes, and I've come up with myself, or I've found, or someone's given me, or I've tweaked myself. I would like the Blackpool Rock one, if you've seen that on my channel. Take a look at it if you haven't seen it. Obviously, also like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. I do appreciate it. I've got it was only a couple of weeks ago. I only had about 15 subscribers. Now I've got, I think, 27. I'm up to now, which is great. I didn't think I'd get any. It was more of a hobby. Like I say, I don't get paid to do this. I don't get anything sent to me. I wouldn't mind free stuff sent to me, but I'm not doing it for that purpose. I just like I like to get to research things. I like to get into this sort of stuff. It's more of a hobby to me. And I just want to tell people this is what I've got. If you want one, buy one. You know, I might as well, like everybody else out there, really. But yeah, I'm going to do a few more recipes. I'm going to write some down. I'm going to figure some out, and then I'll put some on at a later date. Probably give me a few days, and I'll put a couple more on. But thank you very much for watching, and like I say, please do like and click that subscribe button if it's there, if I've actually managed to put it in when I edit. But I think it should be down here. Down here. Give it a click. And yeah, then you can keep up to date with any videos, more videos that I do put on. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again.